Amanda here from createyourfuture.co. So guys, I got an exciting video. We're going to talk about manifesting and how to do it. There's been a lot of talk about, does the universe test you and how do you build your belief? Because, building your belief and becoming the person that you want to manifest something, the version of you is very important. So we're going to dive into that. Just before we do, guys, we do have a free course, how to find your blocks to manifest anything fast. Link is in the description. It does put you on our mailing list. So if you actually don't want to be on our mailing list after you get the free course, just simply unsubscribe. It's okay. If you do stay on the mailing list, our coaches do send out intentions. And yeah, so that's really great. Free intentions, right? And you guys, we also have a contest. When we get to 100,000 subscribers, we are giving away 3 free coaching sessions, 1 session to each person, 3 different people. And all you need to do to enter is to subscribe, as well as share our videos and tag us. In addition, comment on our videos what you've manifested. So, and I don't know if you can hear it, but Andrew's alarm's going off in the background, so sorry about that. The other thing to mention is, guys, I do question and answer videos once a month on YouTube and stream it on TikTok as well, live streaming. So if you do want to be a part of that and having me answer your question, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get a notification when I do it. So let's dive into it, okay? So manifesting. So, when they say be the version of yourself that has what you want. So basically what we're saying is to have all your thoughts in line of, being that person. So if you're, for instance, intending to be married, okay, your thoughts were going to be, Jerry wants to be with me. Jerry, loves, thinks I'm a great wife. They're all, Jerry wants to be in a committed relationship with me. Those are all the thoughts. That's you. That's your consciousness. Okay. That's your imagination. It's all in line with what you are, the person you are. So if you, let's say you and Jerry aren't together and you're wanting to manifest marriage, thinking that he's rejecting you, doesn't want to be with you, that's not being the version of yourself that you would be in that relationship. Okay. So like when I think about when I was single, right, and I wasn't with Andrew, my thoughts were, oh, you know what, he wants to be with me, we're married or whatever. But now that we are married, it is, we're together, we're married. But as soon as I decided I wanted to be with him and marry him, then I needed to put my thoughts into that news story, right? And I needed to create assumptions that he wanted to be in that news story. Okay. So it's like you need to create, with the other person, what they, feel, what their assumptions are. So if you were saying, okay, well, I want to be married to Jerry, then you have to have the assumption that Jerry wants to be in a relationship. Maybe you think he's got baggage, so you got to intend he's over his baggage, ready to be in a relationship, wants to be with you. You can't make, him not texting you back right away mean you're being rejected, or, the fact that maybe Jerry's, liking, some other post on Facebook of a girl thinking that, he's interested in them. You can't have those thoughts because you wouldn't have those thoughts if you were in a committed, loving marriage with Jerry. Do you know what I mean? So you've always got to live the version of yourself that it would be if you had what you want. So again, okay, for instance, manifesting money. Okay, so let's say right now you're manifesting money. You can't get anxious when a bill comes in, because if you had money, you wouldn't get anxious when a bill came in. Your thought would be, I have more than enough money to pay this bill. So you need to bring yourself to be that version of that person now. Now, does the universe test you? Absolutely not. There is nobody out there testing you. Okay. You're the only one in your quantum bubble, and you create everything in your reality. Okay. So nobody's out there testing, and nobody's out there answering your questions. So when you do a mental diet, questioning what Jerry thinks of you, questioning, all these questions, and wondering what other people are thinking and doing, and wondering when it's going to happen, there's no one that's going to answer those questions except for yourself. Okay. Because you are the creator of your reality. Okay. So start answering those questions. Just like there's nobody out there testing you. There's nobody out there in your reality going, okay, well, you know what? You're getting close, so let's start testing you. No. And don't create the story that anyone's testing you. Why would you want to test yourself? right? Great that you get everything easily and effortlessly and it flows to you, and everything that shows up in your reality makes you feel good. Okay, just right away do that, right? So because you're the only one in your quantum bubble. Okay, everyone is you pushed out. Okay, and the thoughts that you have are projecting out into the world. Okay, and every assumption that you have of everybody and everything is getting reflected back to you, right? So keep that in mind, right? Like, don't create that you're being tested, and that things in your universe got to get worse before they get better. No, forget all those beliefs. Okay, everything is always good in your reality. Everything always stays good in your reality. You always get what you want easily and effortlessly. Nobody tests you, nothing like that. And it just got bright in here because Andrew turned on the light. Okay. So, the other thing, right, is to build your belief. It's really important to believe in yourself and in your thoughts creating. Okay. And I think when it comes to us knowing law of assumption, sometimes we get too complicated for ourselves, and we've been always creating our whole life. You've always been creating. Your thoughts have always created. But then as soon as we know about LOA and become consciously aware of it, all of a sudden we use it to our disadvantage and go, am I doing this right? Oh, how do I believe that it's going to be true? How do I believe it's going to happen? So you need to build your belief in you and your thoughts and your power. Okay. So what I did was I created a little list of manifestations, a little list every day of little tiny manifestations. So not only did that help me build my belief in myself, my power, and me manifesting, it also, throughout the day when these little things would manifest, I would just be like getting that constant feedback that things are constantly manifesting in my reality. And it felt really good, so it got me motivated, it got me interested, and it got me into this, right? So, that's how you build your belief. Now I have zero belief that my thoughts create, and I can easily change my thoughts now. And I don't even fight with myself whether or not law of assumption is real or not. And am I doing this right? That sort of thing, and just answer am I doing this right? As long as you're focusing on what you want and entertaining thoughts about what you want, you're doing it right. There's no wrong way to do that. Okay. It doesn't matter if you script, you do a mental diet, you do a visualization, as long as you're focusing on what you want. Okay. You do need to do a mental diet. Okay. It doesn't matter if you do SATs or any other technique. You need to watch your thoughts throughout the day, because you can't, once a day, visualize what you want while you're falling asleep, and then the rest of the day have all these negative thoughts that are opposite of it, because you're not being clear and on and being the version of you that you want. So being the version of you that has what you want means having your thoughts in line with what they would be if you had what you want. So like I said, if you want to have money coming in, you can't be anxious about the bill coming in. If you want to be married, you can't say that Jerry's got baggage and doesn't want a commitment and is rejecting you. Okay. You've got to have your thoughts, and your thoughts create the version of you, that version of you to be in vibration, the same wavelength as what you want. Okay. Your thoughts are constantly vibrating. Okay. So right now you're maybe vibrating with Jerry's rejecting me and he doesn't want me. Then boom, that's what Jerry's vibrating at. So that's what you're going to see. If you think, no, Jerry's over his baggage and ready for a commitment, that's what you're sending out, your vibration. That's what he's going to reflect back to you. Everybody's reflecting back your thoughts and assumptions about them. And even your fridges, even your cars, everything in your reality that you see was created by your thoughts. Okay. So yeah, that's basically, that's law of assumption in a nutshell, guys. I guess, where was I going with that? Obviously somebody manifested needing to hear this, so I'm glad I was able to make the video for you. So yeah, I intend, though, I come up with a really good title for it, because I thought I had a title, but now everywhere we went in the video, I'm not sure I have a title anymore. So if my title's not very good for this video, please forgive me. Anyways, guys, I love you all, and I intend that each and every one of you guys have something wonderful happen to you in your reality today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.